Alright, this is your pre-lab video for your heat of combustion lab. Okay, so the whole purpose of this lab is to burn a candle. Okay, and you're going to burn that candle and you're going to find out the delta H, the molar enthalpy of the combustion of paraffin. Okay, so a couple things you're going to need to know about this. One, you're going to need to know what the reaction or what the chemical reaction looks like for the combustion of paraffin. Okay, C25H52 plus O2 produces CO2 and water. Okay, well, yeah, you're going to have to balance that, so make sure that's balanced before you come into class, because it'll be easier to understand what you're doing once you get in here. Okay, and the other thing that you're going to be doing is when you're burning this candle, you're going to be heating up some water. Okay, and you're going to be heating up water in a calorimeter, which you guys are hopefully familiar with since we just did a lab on it. Now, just like in the last one, you have water inside here and you have a thermometer in here, okay? But in addition to, or what's a little different from this lab versus the heat capacity lab, is instead of adding something hot into the water, you're just going to be adding heat to the water directly with the candle, which is the wax of the paraffin wax. Okay, so the heat's going to cause the temperature of the water to increase, and of course, if I have an increase of temperature in the water, and I have the mass of water, and I have the heat capacity water, I can determine the heat Q of water. So how I can find out how much heat actually, MC delta T, I can actually find out how much heat went into that water. Okay, well, if I know how much heat went into that water, and I know the mass of the wax, mass of the candle, okay, that burned to produce that much heat, then I can determine how many kilojoules of energy per mole of paraffin. Because if I have the heat, and I have the mole and the grams of paraffin, right, and I have the formula for paraffin right here, okay, then I should be able to determine the number of kilojoules per mole, which of course is the delta H, is the delta H value, our molar enthalpy. And that's the purpose of this, right? So your job in this lab is to determine what delta H is for this reaction. Okay? So, if you have any questions, please let me know. Make sure you guys bring closed-toed shoes. Make sure you guys put your hair back because now we'll be dealing with open flame and we don't want anybody to get hurt.